Hello, hello. So, I just tried to start my stream. I'm hoping this is working this time. I got to about 30 seconds from starting, and apparently my connection reset and everything told me I was offline. So, this is looking like I'm online this time. Let's hope. Ooh, although, getting told my bit rate is low. Wonder how accurate that is. I'm gonna add some music in here. And what else we got going? I think everything's working. So, the past streams, past few times I've been working on CrowdNode UI and CrowdNode UI. This is the to-do list for it, but this is what CrowdNode.js UI is currently. And that doesn't show much, but it lets you generate a Dash wallet, send funds to that wallet, and use that wallet specifically to fund a CrowdNode account. And you then interact with CrowdNode through that wallet specifically. So the past few streams, I've got the ability to use a private key you already have or generate a new one, encrypt the private key, although there's some changes I need to make to this process so that it matches the command line version of CrowdNode.js. Then once you fund the wallet, you're able to sign up for CrowdNode, accept the terms of service for CrowdNode, and put additional funds if you so desire. And what we're going to be working on today is a little bit more of the fund management. So it's this stuff down here, number 7. So we want to add multiple wallets. So this is something you can do in the command line. Show balance for the multiple wallets, essentially. This says for added private key wallets, but that is, each private key is a wallet. So we want to be able to both, well, not both, withdraw or unstake. They're kind of used interchangeably, but withdraw funds from CrowdNode, so transferring them back to the Dash wallet. So on the right side here, we've got CrowdNode, and it will show the balance and dividends. And then on the left side here, it will show the actual balance of the wallet. And when you have funds in here, it's not in CrowdNode staking and generating interest. So you transfer from this wallet over to the CrowdNode. So we don't have an ability in the UI yet to unstake those funds. So we need to make that. And we also don't have the ability to transfer funds out of the wallet. You could probably find a way to take the private key there and put it into the actual Dash, what is it, Dash Core wallet. And in Dash Core wallet, you could then interact with the funds, send it to another wallet. But I would like it to be done all here in this user interface. So that's what we're going to aim for today. And assuming we can get all of that done, I'd also like to add the manifest, which this one shouldn't take that much time to add. The progressive PWA is progressive web app. And that just gives you an option in browser that lets you it might not work on a desktop, but it would let you in a mobile browser have an option that says like install to home screen or whatever, depending on your operating system. So I'd like to get that in there too. And if we can, maybe get some of this UI stuff, the additional UI and UX improvements. I have some plans to improve this further so that it becomes a more mobile friendly, but also responsive. So it will look like a better version of what's showing here. So it will look more like a normal desktop website experience. But if you're in, well, where'd my, oh, there's DevTools. That went away. So, ooh, am I getting errors? What was that? Okay, it looks okay. So that's what I was looking for. This obviously does not look good. So if you pull this up on a phone, that don't look good. I don't know about you, but I don't think that looks good. So ideally, this will work better. I guess this part isn't the worst I've ever seen, but it should be better than this. So that's the goal, is to improve the mobile experience, and when you install it, it will look just like an app you've installed from the App Store or the Play Store or wherever, you know, wherever you're installing apps from. I guess there's a few other stores depending on your phone brand, but yeah. So let's get into it. Actually, let's clear this out real quick. Some of the changes that were made last time were improving the UI and UX so that you get this loader bar here. So at least, well, it's more of a pending thing, so that you could see it's kind of expecting something. There's some more changes we need to make to improve this further, but it's better than it was. So I've also made some tiny little styling tweaks to how these are displayed. So it says current wallet balance. This used to be way bigger. This was smaller, but chances are you might want to hint that it's the current wallet balance, but knowing the actual balance is probably more important to you. So this wallet currently has 0. Let's see. And I forgot part of my process here. Gotta launch some other apps. Get some hydration there. All right, what else we got? Forgot to launch some programs before I started, so I've got to get those off screen here. Let's see. Okay. What else do I need to launch here? All right, I think I've got everything up here, maybe, most likely. Let's see. Okay. All right, let's refresh this. Oh, that's one of the things I definitely need to work on today is being able to pull back up this deposit funds QR. So let's put a little bit of funds in this thing, shall we? All right, now what do I normally do? I think I normally do. Oh, that's not helpful. Like 3, 2 or 3, depending. I might do 4 because I'm gonna be tinkering a bit more. So it's .004. I think I'm gonna do. So let's pull up the wallet here. I need to copy that address, put it in there, and then we're gonna do 0.004. All right, and we're gonna send. Okay. All right, now we're sending. 3, 2, 1, boom. Look at that. We got a balance. 004. So now, once we've received that, we can sign up for CrowdNode, accept the terms of service, which I mentioned this in the last stream. I believe I'm going to combine these so that the accept terms of service is just a checkbox. They are different APIs, but I figure it's more user friendly experience to just check the box and click sign up, and you've already accepted it, so it'll be handled behind the scenes that the two different API calls get called. So let's go ahead and click. Well, let's check some stuff first. So application we should have there. Okay. Now the other thing I discussed with CoolAJ86 was he was thinking rather than defaulting to session storage, we should always default to local storage. And at that point, we might as well just not have this remember private key. But I could leave it there. There might be some people who want to use this real quick to manage things, but don't want it stored in their browser. Or, yeah, I guess maybe they're using someone else's computer. So it's not that much protection, but it's a little something. Then when they close the browser, it should disappear from the session storage. Whoops. One of my other videos started playing behind the scenes. That's fun. Or I guess my own live stream started unmuted. That was interesting. Let's see. Let's go ahead and give that one a close. All right. You know, no, I was wondering if my little portrait in the bottom left is blocking too much, but it seems like because I've got timestamps on, it isn't blocking that much. But if it becomes an issue, I can shift things around if needed. All right. So we've got funds. Let's go ahead and sign up for CrowdNode. Should have a WebSocket running now that is, oh yep, there we go. It was waiting for that. So now we can click accept, which starts another WebSocket listening. One of the things I was also talking to CoolAJ86 about is refactoring the dash site SDK so that you can also leave a connection open. There might be a way to do it, but it looked like I would have to hack around how it's currently organized. And that would not be ideal. I think if anyone else is going to be using the SDK, it would be good to have a process where you can leave it open. And the reason you'd want to leave it open is, for instance, where you want the balance updating every time there's a change to the address you're on. And anytime there's a change to these balance or dividends, you want these updating automatically in a UI. That's not as important in a command line utility, but an actual user interface. Is this music loud? This music might be loud. Seems loud to me. I'm going to turn this down a little bit. Hopefully that's not too low now. All right, so Now, if we do the refresh, it is showing the updated balances. We've got those funds, which those funds were deposited, and that's part of the API signup process. So if we deposit a little bit more, we've got, I think, two options here. I could try to deposit this full amount, but I'm gonna actually remove, I'm gonna remove all of that because I think that might be about the cost of the transaction. So I want to see if I click deposit, if this will just work. If it was over, like if I did 5-, it should pop up another funding QR code. That didn't work. Not enough funds available in UTXOs. Okay. So let's drop this by 1 and see if that'll work. Okay, that looked like it worked. That balance updated. Did this one? Yeah, it did. It did update. It's 3 zeros now instead. So let's just refresh to make sure. Awesome. I'm wondering if it's possible to get this. Let's see where dividends is getting added right now. So right here, balance total dividend. I'm wondering if I have a utility for this. I'd copied some of the utilities over from the other Dash incubator libraries. So we've got 2-. Oh, I didn't know it did that. That's interesting. So we've got 2-, 2-. Oh, all right. Although that's also kind of funny. Since I copied this directly from the code, I'm actually going to shift this so that it is, let's see, 2-. Then if we tweak anything here, this one just matches this one. Okay, so that's the difference between these two. So dash, pad start. All right, I think I want to use this one. I'm going to see if it works. Where was that? Main. So how does total dividend come through? It comes through as a just 0. And total balance comes through in dash. Not in Satoshis or Duffs. That seems... Maybe let's add another utility. I'm going to move this so it's closer to the main file. All right, so I'm going to duplicate this. So let's see. So I don't know if I love this name. I might switch this at some point, but I might actually make another one of these here because this is expecting duffs, but I want an option to format it if you provide dash, because this one will take the dash and convert it to duffs, but I don't want to go to duff to dash, basically take it from dash, turn it into duffs just to convert it back to dash. That seems counterintuitive. And let's see. So what I was thinking was copy this one. So something like that is expected. No, that's not right. String. What am I thinking? It's because I said text right there. Two dash. Oh, that's what I should say. Two dash string. I like that better. All right, so we've got the dash symbol. I like a space between it. I don't know if I should, but I do. So then we can return or wait, does the pad? No, that shouldn't be right. I don't know. I don't know if pads start. Let's see what this does actually before I get my hopes up too much. So we're gonna take and we need to import it up here. Let's import both actually while we're doing this. Okay. Okay. Dash pad start is not a function. It's not, is it? It's because it's not a string, it's coming through as a number. So that should make it a string. Let's try that. So I suppose I could do Let's see. See if that fixes what I'm wanting. Ah, haha. So if we're getting that formatting from here, let's also see what that looks like. Boom. Okay. So all right. It's a little tiny tweak. Not exactly what I was planning on working on first, but let's also check that balance one while I'm here for the actual wallet, for the Dash wallet. So this one would be header. That's not the right one. So we've got CrowdNode status balance, Dash status balance. Oh, I don't. Let's see what that's coming through as. Oh, it does look like it would need to be two fixed and wrapped like so, and let's do two dash string. All right. So I do like this better, even though it's all zeros. I like knowing that it's not like, oh, there's actually 0.1 or something. It seems a little weird when you've got a number like this and then just, you know, dash symbol 0. So this is a little bit better. AJ is sending me a Webby project to review. I think this looks okay. Guess I could pull it on screen since I'm looking at it. Let's see. So stale age 5 times 60 times 1,000 have left out the 60 for local debug last time. Always respond when usable data is available. Light readability update around fresh, stale. Moved the catch up. Ketchup. Oh, there's actually 2 catches now. So if no release, fresh age is less than stale age. No fresh renewal. I think it looks good to me. Do I have to check all of these? I don't want to check all of them. Okay. Back to CrowdNode UI. So I am not loving that I'm adding the 2 fixed manually. So I think I want oh wait. Is that actually right? I'm providing, well, in this instance, I'm only providing a 0, but in these instances, I'm providing the actual dash already, but I'm applying 2 fixed. Maybe what I'm wanting is, this might be overly granular, but let's see. So 2 dash. So the difference from this one is it's going to expect dash and not do the division. That. And then format dash. Don't think I need those for that. X dash, 2 dash. Okay, so now if I come back here, instead of either of these, I just do fixed dash. Then I can come down here and do that. Okay. Sweet. But one other change I'd like to make so with this set, like so, I can do number fix 8. Instead say value for to fixed. And this one is optional, I believe. Is that right? Okay. And then I'm going to copy that down to here. And probably right here as well. Because now do something like that. So now we've got fixed dash. Let's make sure this works the same. Looks like it is. But we can go into here and maybe we only want it 4. Let's try that. So this 0 should only have 4 zeros, yeah? 1, 2, 3, 4. Sweet. Yeah, I like that. So now it will default to 8, which is what AJ had it set to. Oh, wait. Did that round up? I think that rounded up. So 004 doesn't seem right. Ooh. Yeah. I don't like that that rounds up. I don't know what the convention is here. My instinct is you shouldn't round up and make people think they have more money than they do. You should like round down or chop off the integer. Let's look at MDN and see if there's any options for toFixed. So parse float toFixed. So that also rounds up. So a string representing a number, object in fixed point or exponential notation rounded to precision significant digits. See the discussion of rounding in the description of toFixed. Applies to if the precision argument is omitted, behaves as toString. What did it said? See the discussion of rounding. Returns a string representation that does not use exponential notation and has exactly digits after the decimal place. The number is rounded if necessary. The fractional part is padded with zeros if necessary. The absolute value is greater than or equal to 10 to the 21st power. This method uses the same algorithm as toString. Yes, let's search the interwebs. So JS toFixed round down. Use math floor to round the decimal places under the current value. I mean, I know about floor, but I was hoping there was a easier built-in function to just do that. Convert the number to a string, match the number up to the second decimal place. Two fixed. Ooh, I don't want to use regex for this. That seems overpower. Or asking for trouble. I guess the other thing I could look at. Okay. C2 string. Integer in the range 2 through 36, specifying the base to use for representing the number defaults to 10. Let's see. We want the string. Deprecated. It's not what we wanted anyways. Slice is what I'm thinking. Don't know why that was hard for me, but so the lazy dog. Is slice what I want? Index start. Or is it substring? I guess slice should work. Maybe. I don't know. Kind of feel icky using slice instead of finding a number function for this, but maybe it's the right option so that no rounding takes place. So what I'm thinking here is instead of fixed dash, let's come in here and we will say so yeah, the problem with fixing it like that I'm gonna just try this real quick and on that one out. We're gonna say to string 0. Oh, so the problem with this is it won't make sure that there's decimal places and stuff. I guess I'd rather. I mean, this is also going to be dirty. I could do this. All right, so we do fix +1 to string 0 and fix but got expected 1. Oh wait, derp. That doesn't go there. Then we do to string dot. Oh, this won't even work. Maybe this is why. I was thinking something like that. But if you, I'm working in very small amounts of dash here because I'm working on live and not testnet. So I'm not wanting to waste a ton of dash transferring it around and stuff and with transfer fees and whatnot. So I'm trying to work in the smallest possible increments, basically. So if this was 250 dash though in front and then some number of fraction afterwards, it wouldn't work. And that's why you end up needing the either something. So not always accurate versus this one, always accurate. All right, let's see. Gonna take this down here. Gonna even export it. Let's add a little note here, and we're gonna say, how do we link to this? Not edit, share. Copy. Let's see here. Ooh, that might not work. Let's see if this link still works. All right, I'm actually pinging CoolAJ86 to see what his opinion is on this. So let's say number. Oh, and it's playing. Quiet, you. Oh. Okay, so CoolAJ86 is essentially telling me to do what one of these other ones said, I think. I know I saw this somewhere. Don't know where now. Okay, so I think what he's saying is, let's see here. Wait, no, that's not the one I want to use. It won't work. So I'm going to do this. 2 dash times 100 divided by 100. And this one would be math.floor. Something like that, I think. So let's see if this still works more or less accurate. So that was 3.8. That didn't work. That went haywire. So math floor, why didn't that work? Maybe you do. Maybe the easiest way would be to convert down. I don't know. So you could convert to def. I was trying to avoid that. It seems weird, but convert to def times by defs and then convert back to dash. But that's with these values coming in as dash. It's a little counterintuitive to convert them to Satoshis just to get them in an accurate dash form, so it's not rounding up. Because that didn't work. I'm guessing though that you could do times stuff. So let's try this real quick before I give up. It's still rounded up. I think that's rounded up. Let's yeah, it's still rounded up, which I don't want it rounding up. I don't think you should think you have more money than you do, because you might go to send someone money and not have enough to even cover the fees. So in some instances, I think it makes sense to round up, and others, I think it makes more sense to round down or just chop off the last precision and somehow indicate that there's a little more than this, but this is roughly what it is. Like if it was being chopped like this and had, I don't know if this is the right option, but if it had like a tilde or something, so you knew, oh, actually there's something should come after this, and maybe like hover over it with the full amount, something like that. That's what I'm thinking. So, I guess I haven't tried this one yet. I don't really want to use regex for this though. Regex, I don't know. I don't know what it's called. I don't care. Let's see. So why did it still round up though? Math floor, is the math floor wrapped in the wrong place? No, I think that's where it should be. So we did. Would be nice if they actually made the to precision do what I'm thinking, where it was actually precise. Parses an argument, returns a floating point number. If a number cannot be parsed from the argument, it returns NAND. Would parse float do it? I don't know, maybe. I don't think parsing it is the right thing either, though. Oh. So let's look at this again. The accepted answer for it still hasn't used regex. That is more or less what I want. I don't want it to be 46. So this one just separates the regex out into its own. I guess I do prefer that over this being jammed in there. And it also allows you to set the number that it's fixed to. I guess that's better-ish. That's what I was looking for. Where the digits is the amount of decimal digits to keep. Let's try that real quick then. It is roughly what AJ had told me. Let's paste that. Number is dash. Add some spacing for readability. It might not need the two fixed in this instance. Let's chop that off for a second and see. Actually, maybe I'll do that. Okay. So let's refresh. Should be not that. So, wait, what? Oh, two fixed makes a string. So it would need to be down there. All right, let's just try that and see. All right, that's slightly more expected. Let's check this. Bump it up to 5 and refresh. Okay. I think that works better for my liking. So let's see. I'm gonna do 4 and 4 and 4. Save, refresh. 002, 0037. All right. There's probably like a math convention that indicates when a number. Yeah, I'll have to find out. But this worked like what I was expecting. So math trunk dash math pow fix. So that worked like what I was wanting. And then it still has that. Okay, the other thing I'm thinking of while I'm here in this code is so message gets a span, and what I want is it alt or title? I think it would be title. So title. gonna do that there and there. Let's break this though, so that it's a little more readable. And we want to take total balance. We'll need a different solution for mobile, but this works on desktop, so I'll add it while I'm here. That's a little bit better, so you can see what the actual value came through as. I wonder if it does not make the tooltip thing better. I don't really want to add it right now, but maybe some point in the future, instead of that, we could do some like fancy tooltips that are actual HTML and blow it up or something like that. So this would be coming through as a string, I believe. But if it wasn't coming through as a string, I mean, we could convert it back to a number. That just seems overkill with all the other stuff we're doing, but if we converted it to a number, we could compare the total balance with the fixed version of it, and if it's less, show a number, I think. So sorry, not show a number. We could show an icon of some sort, which, let me pull up my handy dandy icon character map thing. Let's see. What would be a good one? I want something. So I want something like this. So then if you see that, you know it's been rounded down or cut off. I don't know. Something like that. Wait. Let's see, can I do one better than that? Boom. Perfect. It's been cut off. No, I think the down arrow is better, but it's definitely obvious. Yeah, so that would, something there would indicate, oh, this has actually been truncated. But this is good enough for now, I think. Before I forget, I like to include this stuff so that it is referenced. Then I can get back here and find it if I need to. All right, let's close that then, and close that and that. Sweet. All right, haven't worked on anything that I was actually planning to, but I think those are important things to get figured out. Oh. So let's get to the real stuff if we can. I might take a break here and grab some food soon, but we'll see what I can get done beforehand. So we've got a lot of things open here. Let's see, reveal and explore, cipher. Ah, that's right. I was looking at this because I do want to change the way we are doing the encryption so that it matches one-to-one with the way the command line is doing it. So then you could copy your private keys onto your computer and use it from the command line if you want, you know, if you prefer that. I know a few people who do, so. Encrypt store, that's where I'm currently containing the functionality. And AJ had given me these functions, but I haven't really tested them yet. So this is the built-in one. Let me see where it's being done. Okay. Crypto wrapper, decrypt, string to buffer 8. All right, before I get to the multiple wallets, let me just go ahead and test these first. See what they look like. I believe the gist of what they are doing. Let's see, where am I storing stuff right now? Private key. So let's find this private key. It's less useful than I thought it was going to be. Okay. Okay, so that's what I'm doing is get item KIV. So most of the functionality was being wrapped by this get encrypted storage function, but I want the string to U8 and the, that's not right. What was the other one there? Let's move this closer. U8 to hex. U8 to hex. All right, so let's copy that. Come down here. So get private key. If we have a passphrase, we encrypt set item. Where am I using the encrypted store right now? That's one of the things I want to know. So we do that. So if passphrase, we do the encrypted store. And that's for this encrypted field. I'm guessing this is also remember. What do we got? Encrypted store, passphrase. This might need to be adjusted. That's for private key form. If target remember, if remember me. So this might need a passphrase wrapper. Maybe I'll add it now just in case. So if we have a passphrase, do the encrypted store, I think. Okay. Get private key. Might actually want to modify this more. So let's find where this is done again. It's just in that one location. So decrypted, get item. No, I don't want. Ugh, I hate that. I truly loathe TypeScript doing this. I don't want the freaking TypeScript file. I want the actual freaking code. You know, the stuff that's in the same stinking file. So dumb. I was looking for encrypt, I believe. That. So derive key string to buffer. Okay, so there's a lot more string to buffer, and string to buffer 8 only happens once. Okay, before I go changing everything, I want to take the private key. When does that get called? Let's see. Get private key is pretty early, so I want to add, let's see. So we're going to take this item, we're going to wrap it and say string to U8. All right, let's clear and refresh. So that don't look right. That was string to U8, right? It was string to U8. Text encoder, encrypt encoder, U8 to hex. Maybe I'll update this real quick. Sorry, responding to messages here. So back to Crypt Store. And more responding to messages. Okay, so all right. AJ keeps asking me questions, so now I'm going to get a link for him. And where's the other one? Crypt Store. Okay, let's see. Apparently I'm in subscriber only mode. That's weird. I should not be in subscriber only mode. You hear nothing? That's not good. My mic is responding in OBS. That's pretty weird. Oh, you do hear. Okay. Well, so I'm trying to convert the encryption so that when you encrypt it, which I had based it off of someone else's stuff to use browser encryption, but you weren't liking how it would get encrypted, which I don't disagree. I would like it to match up with the command line version so you could just copy the encrypted key, put it on your computer, and right now it looks like this. So I don't disagree, this looks like crap. So I'm trying to figure out how to use the string to U8 and U8 to hex stuff to replace the internals so that it will match. Oh, that is also weird. There should be background music. Come on now, is there background music now? I can even hear the background music in my headphones. That's weird. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting muted again. Like you, I have also had recent videos get complaints about copyright claims for stupid other YouTube videos that aren't the original sources, so maybe I'm getting muted. Oh well, I'm not super worried about the music. If it's not coming through, oh well. But as long as you can hear my mic. Yeah, I did just switch songs. Yes, so I'm trying to get this private key to be stored encrypted so that it matches up with the command line version. And I'm assuming it's mostly this U8 to hex stuff because the code I based it off of had their own way of doing it. And I'm wondering how to convert it so that when the private key gets stored, you could just copy that encrypted one to your computer and have it work. It might also be this stuff. I might be encrypting it in a different way than how you're encrypting the command line version. So I was looking at Cypher, which is in CrowdNode. I believe it's how the command line version is working. So I was trying to convert this into a browser-friendly version that's not based on Node crypto. I mean, maybe all this needs is a tweak so that you can do browser, or I mean, it's in the bin, so it would have to be moved over into the lib probably and rejiggered so that it can be used in browser or in Node. So it probably needs that conversion if it's possible. I don't know if there's too many divergence type of thing to make that feasible. So AES 128 CBC. Let's move this over closer to the script store. So I've got GCM there. This one is AES CBC. HKDF. Yeah, so if converting the crypt store is... This is based off of this other guy's code that was also MIT, so I copied some of it over and modified it because I think it was a little outdated and wasn't working for module version in browser, so I added some exports and stuff. But it's mostly his code with a few minor tweaks by me. So if we can convert this into something that will produce the same types of values, that would be ideal, or converting the actual cipher that's in CrowdNode to be browser compatible. All right, so anyways, before I got sidetracked, I was testing it out to see what it looked like, but that is the, what is it, string to U8. I'm assuming I need a U8 to string, or buffer to string, I don't know. This is U8 to hex. I don't know if that's the one I need to use. That didn't work, right? Ooh. That's all kinds of different. And that's because it's now encrypted. All right. What is untested? Cipher or just these lines? Alrighty, let's check this out. So string to buffer 8 is only used once. String to buffer is used multiple times. So string to buffer is used on the password, the salt, the message, which I'm pretty sure is just the password again. Or not the password, it's the key. And this is where it's string to buffer looks like the uint16 array. So can all of that be replaced and just use the string to u8 stuff that you just showed? So new uint8 array. Wait to hex. How do you get the stupid side-by-side? I want the side-by-side version. It's annoying. Okay, so you're moving it up to string to buffer. Let's refresh this. Oh wait, I broke something. What did I break? All right, let's copy that out before I go messing with this, as I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need to clear out these encrypted versions. And then so it should be prepended or appended for the IV. It won't break anything. What about the buffer to string part? That still is uint16. And I believe that's used in a few places. Yeah. It's used in a couple places. 1, 2, so 2 usage and 1 commented out. I'm assuming that would also need to be changed to U8. Reverse it from the string to buffer. Just delete the whole function. It's garbage. I want the freaking side-by-side comparison. Why can't I see that? There. Freaking move things around. All right, there we go. That's better for me. Way to hide the feature I like, GitHub. It's overcomplicated junk from someone who didn't understand how JS strings and buffers work. Yes, I also don't understand how JS strings and buffers work. But it's also not ChatGPT because it was written like 5 years ago or something like that. Let's see when it was updated. 2019, 4 years ago. So I vote not ChatGPT. Yeah, we should. I've never done a deep dive on all of that crap. So you're saying buffer to string is not needed and can be reversed from the string to buffer. I don't know how to even reverse that. Like, unless you literally mean reverse the string, in which case I know how to reverse a string in JavaScript, like reverse the order of the characters, but text decode rather than, okay, I could do that. That makes sense. So string to buffer 8. Is buffer 8 to string used? Stupid. Too many little things. All right, later. All right, gonna replace that just in case. It looks like it's exactly the same. This one just got moved up into that other thing, I think. And then the string to buffer. Is the string to buffer different from this one? Text array, encode, UA. Ah, it does. Okay. So I believe he was saying you could reverse this. Is it text decoder dot decode? Or is there a text encoder dot decode? Nope. Text decoder decode string. Decode buffer source. All right. U8 to hex, hex to U8. I don't actually know what to do with that yet, so maybe I'll come back to that. So AB unit array. Let's look up MDN text decoder. All right, I might actually wrap up to grab some food and come back to this hopefully afterwards. There we go. So thanks for tuning in. I will be back on a little bit later today and should get more done, hopefully. So, yeah. Y'all have a good one.